Good day, YouTube. It's 10th of August, 2019, and we're in the back of the bus. Kind of showing a little bit of progress here. Hoping to make a lot of progress today. This is the new floor. We're coming up 6 inches, so we can get over the wheel wells. The plywood will actually just lay right on top of the wheel wells. The 5.5 inch 2x6. Turned out to be the correct height. We're going to pack it full of mineral wool insulation, sound deadening, before we put plywood on top. And then we'll build the bed frame on top of the new plywood that's going on here. So it's basically become a new floor. And the new bed will come, it's 60 by 80, so it's going to come like 15 inches from the walls on both sides. So that's what we're doing today. We'll probably finish stripping a little more carpet out of here, but we got enough out of here to build the floor. And this is the access panel we're gonna have to design in to leave, so that if we ever have to access the side of the motor, place a starter, etc., we can get at it. So these are all just sitting here. I gotta peel them off and start nailing it together. And then we'll start the deck process. We'll get some plywood on this thing, and then we'll start the build up of the bed itself, depending on how high we want to build it. And then somewhere in here will be a hinge point, so that the back half of this will raise up, so we have storage on top of the plywood here, and then as high as we build the bed frame. Then on both sides, here and here, we have there used to be a cabinet sitting here. If you've seen the earlier videos, had my father-in-law split the cabinets for us, and they're here now. So they're a little small end tables, and they look real good, so I appreciate that. They used to have some spindles that came from here to support the upper cabinet back there, and we want to put those back in, so they won't be in the middle anymore, but they'll be 15 inches from the edge or so. We got a little bit of work to do up here. We got some stuff to take care of, but the floor is the priority today, and maybe we get to build the bed frame. So let's get to getting. I'll check back with you. We're making a little progress this morning. We got everything nailed together. Went down and got some plywood and some rock wool insulation. I had a little bit of scrap other insulation too, laying around from other projects, so got it all pieced in pretty good, I think. So next is cut some plywood, and let's get this thing decked. Cut you back a little bit. Alright, it's after about 3 o'clock, I suppose. We got a little more progress then. We got the bed frame in. It's all screwed down to the new floor. I'm going to go cut a couple pieces of plywood for, this is obviously the level of the bed will be a plywood on top of those 2x3s. For up here, we can go this far, and we have a removable section, and then we go this far. So this is going to be 22.5 deep. The head of the bed is the bulkhead right there. That is the removable piece for that access. There'll be a removable piece here for that access. The hinge point will be that 2x3 there with the plywood on top of it. I'm going to use actually a thicker plywood on the head than here, trying to keep this lightweight so we can lift it. There'll be a little bit of, there'll be a 1/4 inch difference in height, and it's going to hurt anything. That way we can lift this. So I'm going to build this, the bed platform, out of a 2x2 outer frame, 1x2s going crossways, and a 3/8 plywood on top, glued and screwed, nice and sturdy. So she's coming along. I'm hoping to. I think I'll cut this plywood here real quick. Not gonna anchor anything. These things are kind of sitting loose till we get everything done, and then we'll build the bed platform. I've made this, queen is 60 inches wide. I've made this 58 wide. Going to make the top 59 wide, and then the mattress will sit over just a little bit on both sides. That's the plan. That way when you're walking by it, you're not hitting wood. That's the idea anyway. So it's coming along. I took the insulation out of here for a moment. I'll put it back. I'm going to get a piece in there too, so I might actually come up short and have to get some more. So I'll leave this one out because it will be accessible. Very good. So progress is made. I'll check back with you a little bit. Well, gang, here's the lift up mattress support, if you will. Just got to put some plywood on it now. Just 2x2s on the outside, 1x2s, 10 inches on the center on the inside. And we'll put some 3/8 plywood on it. It's going to take 2 sheets because it's a little odd, but it's a nice light, one finger kind of thing until the plywood's on it. Should be nice and sturdy. Glued and screwed all the edges, and so the joints and stuff will be good, and we'll glue and screw the plywood on it too. Makes for a nice tight little deal. So again, I made the platform in the bus 58 inches wide. I made this 59 inches wide, and then of course the mattress is 60 inches wide. The idea is you're walking past it, you're brushing in a mattress, not into wood kind of thing. Alright, I'll continue on. We'll drag the plywood out and start a cutting. Okay, we fast forward to Sunday morning. Got kind of everything assembled, not necessarily all screwed down yet. I got to run and get some more insulation because I really want to get quite a little bit in this area. Obviously the motor's there. I packed this this morning and just kind of set that cover back on. I haven't screwed it back in yet. This is the removable piece from here to here, and then of course that to get into that access. But I'm gonna like double layer with rock wool in all these spaces, and then I'm gonna just cut a piece of plywood to close these 2 areas off, and then obviously that goes there. So this will be screwed down. I got to stub up wire for an outlet in each nightstand. One of them's cut in. We got to get the other one done, and we'll get outlets with the USB chargers on them. And we'll get this screwed down, and then we'll get some sort of hinge or hinges across here for the lift up section. And then I'm just gonna kind of toe screw this down at this end, and I think we're pretty complete. Gonna round off some edges, do a little sanding and so forth. This is all gonna carpet up to there, and carpet up the wall to the level of this deck up here. Then the 2 nightstands go in. We'll probably bring that carpet back to somewhere in here, and then go to a wood or wood looking vinyl, something like that. So that's kind of the plan. So I'm going to get to it. And what do you think? Got her done in about a day and a half, I guess. We got into this rebuild after it was stripped out, but it all looks good. The nightstands are just sitting there. I got wire up in there. Gonna have to raise those mirrored doors left and right about 1/4 of an inch. I think there's room enough. Either that or I'm gonna have to cut the bottom of those cabinets off, because we ended up with a little taller deck height over there than we originally had. But that's what happens. No big deal. Cut them down a little bit. Everything is screwed in place and got the hinges on. We got some storage now under the bed. Probably put some cheap carpet on top, keep the mattress from sliding a little bit, protect it, put some carpet in there, so keep things kind of clean and ship shape. Alright, well, I think project well done. I think we'll end the video here. Thanks for commenting. Appreciate everything, watching videos and thumbs up and all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.